We are here with Carl's Jr.'s prediction payback superstar, which Jameis Winston, I've seen you do a lot of things, but following in the footsteps of Paris Hilton and Kate Upton and Alex Earl, and now the real bombshell, Jameis Winston. How does that feel?
When you have beautiful people like you just stated,
Yeah.
it requires another beautiful person to come right in and help fulfill the prophecy of greatness that this brand has.
These ads are iconic. Super Bowl and Carl's Jr., iconic. But you know what those ladies never did, my friend?
But
What
what
you did to the Lions in week 12. 350 plus yards, two passing touchdowns, the highlight reel touchdown catch. How long have you been waiting for the coaching staff to call that play?
I was waiting the whole season. When I saw that it was up, I knew that it was going to be a magical thing, right? And when I saw the opportunity to align with Carl Jr., I knew that it was going to be an even more magical thing, and
Mm.
that's why when you make one big play, other big plays start to happen as well. And what we do over here at Carl Jr. is make big plays.
What can you tell me about that?
Well, I can tell you that we're going to be uh, Zen. We're going to be recovering from some regrets that we.
Okay.
Mhm.
There's like a hangover burger with everything you could ever want.
Well, when you think about the quality of a hangover burger, you have to think about how iconic that night was,
True.
right? So when you are participating in a night of your dreams, you're required to have a healthy meal to get you back on your feet.
Okay.
So in these ads, we're going to be giving some of our guests just a healthy meal
Okay.
to get back up on their feet.
Jameis, I'm feeling a little hungover today because I thought that Todd Monken was going to be your offensive coordinator. That was your guy in Tampa. How did
Yeah.
this not happen?
Well, because it was called for him to be a head coach, right? Like, and I think when you are in this business, it's your dream to be a head coach, especially with the mentality that Todd possesses of him wanting that redemption period. And to him, he doesn't view it as redemption because he was in Cleveland as offensive coordinator when he left Tampa
Right.
before he went to Georgia. But now he sees that this as another escalator approach where he gets a chance to transcend an organization who is hungry for a winning head coach and a great man and great coach that's looking for an opportunity to do what he loves, and that's lead his team to win football games.
So now who's the OC there?
For the New York Football
Yeah.
Giants, I'm looking at like Davis Webb has been in the
Young.
talks. But you know what? With us having Jaxson Dart and seeing how Ole Miss did this year in the college football playoff,
Okay.
what if we mix Charlie Weiss Jr. in the mix? What if we get him, to decommit? What if we let him get into the pro portal, the NFL portal, and become an offensive coordinator for the New York Football Giants, right? But I'm looking out for our young quarterback, man. I want him to be around people that he's familiar with, but I want him to have a great second year because I know how important that is.
Jaxson Dart, a finalist for Rookie of the Year.
He should win
He's
it.
given you so much love for your leadership. Well deserved. You've handled your role so well. What moment did you and Jackson go from teammates to friends?
I knew what it's like to be a top pick, right? I know
Mm.
what it's like to come to an NFL organization and you are expected to be great instantly, right? So me having the ability to put myself in his shoes allowed me to impact him and strategically speak life into him and to allow him to realize that like, hey, like I've been in your shoes before. Let me handle some of the the let me cross some of the T's and dot some of the I's for you, right? And give you some game before you have to experience it for yourself.
Mm.
He's the one that decided to go out there and show out and show everybody how great he was.
But Harbaugh is maybe that guy. It's important for Jackson, and maybe it's important for you. I love that he like shouted you out
No,
and
I was
showed
grateful
prep
for that,
there.
but Harbaugh is that guy, just a leader of men, a
Yeah.
true CEO of a head coach, K. In terms of like he's worked with some of the top offensive coordinators, he's worked with some of the top defensive coordinators. He has an expertise in special teams, and he has an expertise and getting his players to play their very best for him. Ray
What have you
Lewis.
noticed already? Has he made like an imprint?
Well, I think one thing about the Harbaughs, when you say the name
Of
Harbaugh, it's like
course.
you know that it's discipline, you know that it's passion, and you know that there is a standard of excellence,
Mm.
right? And one of the greatest things, and it can go viral on TikTok because we were talking about but TikTok, but one of their
God.
Harbaughisms is who, if I was John Harbaugh,
Okay.
if I was John Harbaugh, but I was an owl, I would say, who has it better than us,
Who has
right?
it better than us?
And
That's it.
that's one of the Harbaughisms, right? So that that expression of gratitude of knowing that you're going to work every single day and you get to go to work and not you're just going to work is something that's going to be replicated throughout the building, and we're going to get a bunch of grateful New York Football Giants coming to win football games.
You have handled your role as a backup so eloquently, so amazingly. But I got backups do not star in Carl's Jr.'s commercials at the Super Bowl. They do not. They don't
Yeah.
get picked for that. You are not a backup quarterback to me. What is your relationship with being a starting quarterback in the National Football League at some point?
Yeah, my relationship with being a starting football quarterback is, you know, throwing a lot of passing touchdowns, throwing a lot of yards, and being a leader. My role as a starting quarterback in the NFL is not over. It's all about the opportunity in a situation that you're put in when you are a starting quarterback in this league. What I'm more excited about, Kay, is Carl Jr.'s
Let's do
Hank
it.
Burger.
Tell
I'm
me
more
about
excited
this
about that.
campaign because I know you're shooting some social content on set. Who do I need to know about?
Well, I just think you need to know that everyone has a story, right? But we're not going to allow, their past to define that story. What we're going to do is we're going to create experiences and a type of resilience, a type of bounce back, a type of
Okay.
comeback, you would say, into the game to give all these guests what they're required, and that's another chance at greatness.
I love that. You can download the Carl's Jr.'s My Rewards app, everybody. You get a free hangover breakfast burger on February 9th. It's beef, it's a folded egg, it is crispy bacon and hash browns. That sounds amazing. You can get a $20 promo card. You got to submit your bad prediction at carlsjr.com. You are the GOAT.
Okay.
Congrats on the commercial, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you. My mouth watering talking about that hangover burger. So I'm
See
gonna
you,
get in and
Jameis. You're the
download
best.
that